Like the rest of the tools, it comes in a variety. Use a simple metallic that comes with extra razors. On the other hand, if you wish to give your pencils a more unique line, you may use a razor. In case you use a mechanical pencil, make sure to acquire the special sharpener depending on the diameter of your mechanical pencil. Any of the above may be put to use in order to ink our sketch. Inking with nibs may produce fluid lines depending on the angle and pressure, providing strong blacks but requiring a good degree of control and refilling through the ink bottle. The same applies with brushes. On the other hand, pens are graded depending on their diameter, covering a wide range, but their use is good enough as long as their ink supply lasts. Rapidographs perform the same as pens with the addition of refreshing the ink supply through ink cartridges, but require extreme care when not in use for a long time, as ink may dry, clogging, and in turn rendering the rapidograph useless. For wider surfaces which need to be covered in ink, a thick marker or brush may be used. A drawing board is usually a wooden surface on which we attach our paper. Its stand allows for inclination, while some types allow for transport. Alternately, a light box is perfect for making copies of a sketch or for use in animation. In any case, make sure that the size of the board covers your needs. Depending on the thickness of our drawing board or the height you place your paper, there is the possibility of a choice between clips or clear tape. Clips are great when we want to replace our paper on thin yet rigid surface, while a clear tape, like Scotch tape, may hold our paper with ease without staining or damaging it. Necessary for straight lines and any kinds of geometrical shapes. Simple to use with low cost and easy to obtain. The only thing to look out for is, obviously, their size to cover our needs on paper, their manufacturing quality to be sufficient as to not break or crack, beveled edge. Make sure to have an extra set with beveled edge. It is especially useful when you ink lines, as it will allow you to make them without smudging the paper. If you wish to have more control over long curves, an elastic French curve is the tool for you. Plastic stencils with fonts or sketches are readily available to add fast some element to your projects. Worthy of mention is the blue pencil and correction pen. The former can be used to make draft sketches. Anything made in this manner will not be transferred on a black and white photocopy or scan. A correction pen is great for two things. It can cover ink lines correcting mistakes, can be used as a highlight on black inked sketches. A wide range of tools is available for coloring. Colored pencils, markers, watercolors, gouache, a Collins airbrush, with you having the last word depending on familiarity and ease as well as the theme. In any case, the artist must be wary of the following. Not all tools are easy to use, or rather they don't all behave the same way. Be patient. Make sure the tool is compatible with the paper in use. A wrong choice can alter the result or destroy the paper along with your efforts. Many of the tools can be combined on the same sketch as long as it's done within a logical margin and in a discrete way, keeping the above mentioned. Converting an analog image to digital while trying to keep the same color values is not always an easy job. Some of the tools are weaker, less vibrant than others, making this transition difficult. Thankfully, once the original is converted to a digital form, there are some methods available to make this transition with a relatively small loss. However, it can be rather time consuming, especially if the sketch is meant to be printed. Of all of the above, markers are perhaps the most common way to color when it comes to comics. Of course, we mean markers of a professional quality which provide consistent color and the ability to blend without smudging when they are used properly on the correct type of paper. They are also refillable, lowering costs since buying several can be rather expensive. Refers to a sticky surface that depicts patterns, usually of variable climax. Their use is meant to emphasize several areas in our sketch. May also add new elements or shadows where needed. With the advent of PC as tools, their use have been reduced as more and more applications offer the same possibility with more ease and control. Thus, we conclude this video regarding the traditional tools. Tune in next time as we will be viewing the computer as a tool. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe.